Having FOMO is 100% real, okay? Everyone has had it. You are not alone. But today I want to take you to that self-confidence part of saying, girl, I may be missing out on something, but I know that something better is coming for me. And that's all that really matters. And I can bless people and praise people and be happy for those that are at the space of where they're at. Okay, so if you're new to this channel, my name is Tyson. This is Owning Purpose. On this channel, you know, we talk about spirituality, we talk about love, we talk about relationships, we talk about healing, so that not only can you own your purpose, but you can also get back to who you actually are, okay, which is you can have whatever it is that you want. Okay, so first of all, this is a completely normal thing, okay? So fear always starts from feeling like we are not what we're supposed to be, right? At least in this case. We feel like when there are friends who are going out and having fun and we're at home. When we feel like everybody is working that magical job or whatever, or having that magical business or career, and we feel like we're not doing anything, we're just plumped down, you know, we're a loser. Or it's, you know, this person seems to have so much confidence in themselves, they can turn on a camera and make a YouTube video, or they can have a bright personality and I'm just boring. All of these things come from a stem of competition that we've had to do even since being in school, right? So one person who has an A and they've had an A for the whole year and they're doing good in all their classes, they're kicking ass in every single class, and you're struggling in math. Baby, that was me. Okay, could barely even make a C in math. I was struggling in high school. But the truth of this is that we all feel like if we are not important or validated, or we don't have that spark about us, we're missing something about us. And this is the thing, it's a complete lie, right? I've had times where I've compared myself to, oh my gosh, you know, my partner has this going on, or oh, my friends have this going on, or this person on social media has that going on. We have to stop doing that. That's going to make us really, really depressed, okay? And so fear of missing out really comes from thinking that your ego needs to be validated by something. So for example, our minds, when we really want something, let's say you want to get like some Popeyes today or something like that, okay? And you really want some Popeyes, and you go to Popeyes, and there's a long ass line, and you don't feel like getting Popeyes now, right? But your mind, even though in your body you might be like, okay, I'll be all right, and let's go to another place, I can think of something else, your mind is going to be so potent on, I want Popeyes, I want Popeyes, I want Popeyes, to the point to where if you see somebody else who got Popeyes that you really wanted Popeyes, you may feel like I'm not enough because I couldn't get Popeyes. I know that's a funny example, but it's true. It's the same way of saying that when you feel like somebody else has something that you don't have, you feel like you're missing out on something, okay? So whether it's you didn't get Popeyes that day, but somebody else was able to get it faster before you, and you know you wanted it, that's gonna make you feel depleted. So the resolution to this, or the solution to this, is to stop looking on the outside. So when you start to remind yourself that anytime that my mind wants something and it's coming from a place of what someone else has, you have to remind your mind, is this something that I really want? Or is this something that I want because somebody else has it? So this could be you want to go to an event, and you haven't gone to an event in a while, and your friend is going out to an event, so now you feel like you have to pick up speed and try to go to an event and find an event of your own because you want to feel like you belong. One of the things I've been realizing is that in the state of where I am, being home and kind of feeling very disconnected to my environment, to people, and not necessarily am I cutting people out of my life, but it's just I've outgrown this place and there's somewhere else for me to go. However, in the meantime, there's been a lot of things that have been happening with conversations with people and things that I kind of wish that I was doing. However, the reason why I say wish is because the truth is I'm actually very happy with where I currently am. If I really think about it, I'm grateful for where I'm at right now. It's my ego that wants to get, it's my human mind, it's the instant gratification that says, if you get this right now, you're gonna be happy. You have to get it right now. But it's like, wait, if I'm getting this because of somebody else, then I'm not truly getting it for me. I'm getting it because of, I'm looking at them and saying, oh, that makes them happy. But remember, everybody's a different soul. I remember when I started having, like, what do they call this? Like personality crisis or identity shifts, where I started behaving like other people who got attention. And I thought, oh, my voice. I thought that if I started doing this, if I started doing these certain behaviors, I would get that attention too. Well, guess what? I was miserable. Okay, so a lot of the times, like, this is a really weird example, but a lot of the times when we start to, wear clothes like certain people, or we start to behave like certain people, when you start doing these things as examples, you do not feel authentic to yourself. And so we're doing all of this stuff because we're trying to be like somebody that we're not, right? We're trying to conduct this, take away this fear by trying to substitute it as being something that's honestly fake to your own authentic self. So how do you get rid of the fear of missing out? You start asking yourself, first of all, is this coming from me? Or is this coming from somebody else that I'm seeing that I think is going to be happy or think is going to make me happy? And a lot of this might be because, things aren't working out for you. You're trying everything. It seems like everything's working out for everybody else. And all that means is that your manifestation of what you want is coming even closer to you. It's coming even better to you. But when you stop caring and when you let the fuck go, that is when you can actually start living. So if you say, okay, you know what? To be honest with myself, I think that that's a great event. I think that's so cool. I've never done that before. I would love to do it for myself. But, I'm going to choose to be happy with where I am right now. And actually, I'm going to go work out. I'm going to call a friend. I'm going to take myself out to eat. I'm going to go to the park. I'm going to do something that allows me to be happy with where I am. Because that's the only thing you can do. You cannot sit around and focus so much on this person having this experience because 9 times out of 10, it's not even that big of a deal as much as you think that it is. And what we see sometimes can trigger us so much to thinking that we're missing out on life and we're really not. So you know what? Even if it's hard for you, sometimes, most of the time I can bless people. I'm always like, I just bless their situation. But I always say, whatever is coming to you, is going to be exactly for how you wanted it to be in the first place. And even better. So don't get caught up in that. Actually, kind of ignore it. Be like, okay, you know what? I can be frustrated. I can be a little bit upset that things aren't maybe working out in the way that I would love for them to. Or I'm tired. I'm frustrated. I'm angry. I'm annoyed. But then also come back and say, it's okay. I'm a human. I can feel these feelings. I can allow myself to be angry, be frustrated, be mad. But I know that if I do this, it's only going to cause bitterness and poison inside of my own body. So the only thing I can do is just say, you know what? I actually really don't care. I can just move on with my day. And saying I don't care doesn't mean you don't acknowledge your feelings. Saying I don't care means I'm not going to give energy to this anymore because it's depleting me. So when you say, oh, bitch, I don't care. No, you got to own that you care. Like a lot of people are like, I don't care, girl, he left me. I don't care. No, they do care. That's why they keep repeating, I don't care. You just acknowledge the fact of why you were upset. And then afterwards, you can say, I don't care to give my energy to this stuff anymore. I don't care to keep talking about this stuff anymore. I don't care to keep comparing myself to other people that ain't got shit to do with me. Their name is not my name. And even if it is the same name, it still doesn't matter. We're two different beings. And I would be miserable as hell if I did what they were doing. And if I did what they were doing, I would be forcing myself to do something that's inauthentic to me. So that's the word for the day. I hope y'all have a really great Monday. Happy May. May the 4th be with you. I've been saying that like all day. Anyway, just wanted to let y'all know that because it's a real feeling. Everybody has it. And yeah, so all of my other connections to all my other social medias are down below in the description box. I also offer other little like services and things like that. So go down below, click in the description box if you're interested in just, shooting me a DM saying what's up. And yeah, with that being said, I'll see y'all in the next one. Peace.